Well, this is sit number 1 for the year. And it's because there's a cold front that just came through. We've been in bear hunting, lots of stuff going on, hunting in Kentucky, closed up camp in Canada, and we're finally out. So this is our first sit. And Dylan and I, our 10th season. This is the start of the 10th season together. So pretty dang awesome.
Love it, dude.
10 years. Can you believe
Love
that?
Love it. Crazy to think.
What a journey.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Andrew just stopped by with his monster from last night, October lull, cold front. Who cares about the lull? We have really good cover, and we haven't been out hunting. So all those combined, we're going after Junior tonight. Can't wait to get in the stand. Kind of nice this time of year where it's still mid-October and the corn's up. So we can slip in and out of the corn. We don't have to go through any plots. And the wind is coming this way. We're actually we went past the stand, and then now we're going back to it. So pretty low impact way to get in. I like that we still have some wind. We have a good breeze tonight, so we want that. We want that 6, 8, 10 miles an hour, so it's constant. We know where our wind's going, and we're going to get right in there, but this is a perfect setup, so sneak right in. I love when it gets this time of year, and you start to see little ground scrapes open up just under weeds. It's kind of crazy. They're just right at that time, so maybe we'll see some running activity tonight, but this rain's allowing us to get in real quiet. We're hopefully hunting a hole in the rain. Dylan, did you look at the forecast? I just looked at like we're hunting, so we're gonna wear some extra stuff in case we get soaked and go to the woods, but we're just sneaking right up here. Now we are all in and ready to go. The shooting lanes here are great. We took some extra time this year, a couple months ago, to clean them out. Just the scrapes coming here are incredible. The scrapes we have right down here below the tree that worries me a little bit. This is definitely a staging area before they're going out to food and then to bigger food. So just a little pass-through area, very thick. And this is the exact same place where Kermit came up, a 6-year-old. I think he was 6 anyways, 6 years ago or 5 years ago. Right up from the bottom. They bed down below on these benches. Bucks are down there. Does are towards the top. And we don't have any bedding area created right here, so we can kind of get into the stand, but it's really close and tight. So wind is right in our face. The leaves are going that way. Perfect wind for tonight for this stand, and just sign everywhere. So really looking on shaping up to be a good sit. You know, excitement's high whether we see anything or not. It's gonna be a good sit, right, Dylan? Yeah. Sit number 1. I just wanted to give you a little update. No deer yet, but Dylan, have we even been sitting here a half hour? I'm just super excited, and I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to sit down and shut up and not move around, get my face mask on. But something I'm really excited about, you can feel the dampness, you can feel the chill in the air, but we're at 50 degrees right now. Yesterday at this time, we were about at 61, and the day before on Sunday, we were about at 72. So we're about a 22 degree temperature drop right now. And I just looked at the weather. We have a hole in the rain, which is what we're trying to hunt. And I don't know if we'll see any more rain, maybe just a little bit here and there until dark. So things are gonna dry out. It's that time of year, chill in the air. There's scrapes all over the place. There's one right behind me down on the ground where if a buck comes into the right, you know, behind me over there, I'm gonna have to stand up, turn to the right and get a shot. And he's gonna be like 5 yards from the tree at most. So it's going to be hairy if that happens because I'm more focused out in front of me. I'm going to have to turn a little bit, focus to the right. But they can come from over to my left here, straight in front of me, to my right, and then behind me. So they can come from anywhere right here. And with all the vegetation still on the trees, we're kind of 50-50 for leaf drop. Pretty exciting. So temperature, holes in the rain, access, wind direction. This stand looks hot with all these stinking scrapes around here. I'm excited for the rest of the sit, so I better shut up and enjoy the sit and let you enjoy the sights and sounds of a beautiful afternoon in mid-October. Now we've got about an hour and a half left, and we're not getting much of a break of rain. It still keeps sliding right through us on the top side. Dylan, are you staying dry? No. I dressed in enough layers. I overdressed so that we'd have a break. So I'd keep a break from the rain, but we have a little bit of a hole right now, but then it's going to set in. I think that last 45 minutes of dark doesn't look too good. That being said, I'm pulling up some trail cameras and I'm seeing deer moving, and they're out in the fields, they're out in the open, and kind of like we thought, they're moving to eat. You know, it's dropped temperatures. I'm sure it's in the high 40s by now. If we see something here, kind of what I expect is I don't expect to see a bunch of deer filing by. This is definitely a buck staging area. It's off to the side, and it's reflective of good buck bedding down below. We're not seeing big doe numbers here, so if we see something, it's probably going to be a buck. Junior's just really on my mind here. This is why we're coming in for Junior. Junior's a 6-year-old. We've had pictures and videos of him for 4 years now. We called him Junior because he was a smaller version of Bo. Really, a 6-year-old I shot 2 years ago. Now I passed Junior up 2 years ago twice, and he's just a really special buck. He's unique to our property. He's here a lot. We see him off and on. He'll leave for a week or two, and sometimes I think we're just not getting any pictures of him, but he's here. Really cool buck with a split, always really tall brow tine. He broke it off last year. Tall brow tine that's split, and he's just a nice typical 5x5 and a huge body. And so really for me, I've seen Crockett around here, Mikey could be around here. We have a nice 10 point we haven't named yet, but you know, I'm after the oldest buck here, and that's Junior. That's what we're going after. So if we see a buck, if we see a deer, it's probably going to be a buck. And we got it's supposed to get dark, you know, before 7. I would imagine it's a dark night tonight, so it's going to get dark probably 15-20 minutes earlier than we think. I would say we have about an hour and 15 minutes. So we're going to settle in. You can see I'm all masked up, hooded up, and just trying to keep the shivers off. Doing pretty well. Dylan's not, so. Man, that rain slammed us. Dylan, do we ever get a break? I couldn't tell if it was the wind blowing the water off the leaves or just pouring rain, and I think it was pouring rain most of the time. I'm not saying something might not move right now, but this sucks. How about we pull the plug? Hey, it was fun. You're probably soaked.
I got some good squirrel footage.
Your fingers are probably pruned. It's kind of like they moved about an hour and a half ago. There's a flurry. Like they knew we better move now because it's going to rain really soon. And I think it's going to break here pretty soon, but it's a little bit too late. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I really appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Your followers really appreciate and taking the time. I wanted to mention we have our last minute food plots you can check out at Pure Wildlife Blends. We have a lot of different seed varieties, especially our fall power greens. We have ways to establish clover this time of year, rye, a lot of different goodies. We also have our client visits. We've already started scheduling for this year, December through next August. So there's 5 of us going to client properties. Make sure you check that out. And then finally, our books and web classes. They're great Christmas presents this time of year is when they really start to sell. So really appreciate you watching. Just check out Whitetail Habitat Solutions, or for this food plot seed company, purewildlifeblends.com. Thank you.